Happy Juneteenth, guys. What up, y'all? It's your boy Infamous, but you can call me Infamous. Welcome back. Alright, so this one, since it is Juneteenth, I thought I'd do like another, kind of like graffiti spray paint piece. Like, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, check me out here. Not the links to everything is down below. And guys, if you want to get my content before it ever hits YouTube, head over to my Patreon page. Okay, you're probably wondering what was the inspiration behind this one. Well, it is Juneteenth after all. And given the fact that Juneteenth, was started in Texas, Texas is well known for, gun culture, cowboy rodeo culture, and I thought I might as well incorporate in that, though. There were many different ways I wanted to go about it. I did want to do the same thing I wanted to do with the whole airbrush Juneteenth, check it out. But I wanted to go, a little more Wild West thing, you know? It's been a long time since I last, did, a little did, a drawing of person, though. That's why I, went that route anyway. I'm really not that good, once it comes to drawing animals, though. I can draw animals, it's just, I can't just draw animals just straight from memory. I sometimes just have to, look at animals to, actually, draw it, though. There's some things I can just draw from memory, and there's some things I can't draw from memory. To my blood brothers and sisters, this is a day of celebration. A day of freedom. Alright, to catch you up a little bit on speed about, the whole, Juneteenth celebration, after, the Civil War ended, it took a while for, the message for slavery to be over, actually, for the message to actually get everywhere. So, Texas was the last place that did not know that, the whole Civil War was over and slaves were officially free. Texas was the last place to, get, the last of the news. And ever since that, on that day, June 19th, that's when we decided to celebrate it. But honestly though, the way I view Juneteenth is pretty much like the Black American version of the 4th of July. Normally I'm not interested in the whole cowboy thing. I remember me having a brief little obsession with the whole cowboy Wild West thing. I would say the few Wild West movies that I watched as a kid, at least from what I remember, was Wild West with Will Smith, and the other was Django Unchained from, by Jamie Foxx. That was the one that he was in it. Another, Wild West movie that I remember was, Shanghai Noon with Jackie Chan and, Owen Wilson. Yeah, in case you guys don't remember who Owen Wilson is, he's the voice behind Lightning McQueen. You know that he showed up in this movie called Wedding Crashers and Range of Comedy. Maybe I'll probably do, a review on that maybe next year for, Valentine's Day, maybe. I'll probably react to it. Since the boy has been doing reaction videos, and guys, if you guys want to check out, any other, reaction videos I kind of did, click this card right here. Lately, I've been, talking to, some of my friends, some of my family members about, the whole reparation conversation, and, well, 9 times out of 10 they agree, and I agree with reparations as well. But one perspective that kind of, shocked me a little bit was my aunt, honestly, though. It would be nice to have reparations, though, but she thinks that, it's a form of hush money. If we do, get reparations in the form of cash payments, it feels like the government is just, paying us to hush it up. I'm just saying, it's probably, they probably expect, when we give them reparation, we expect them to shut about slavery or any, horrible atrocity that's ever happened to Black Americans, over the years. Bro, the day that happens, the day that Black people stop talking about slavery or any systemic racism, the day that will happen will never really happen though. The day America forget about 9/11 and the whole aftermath of 9/11, which let's be honest, no one will ever drop that ever. Nobody will ever. The day that happens is the day that Black Americans will shut up about slavery. But let's get real and let's get honest. That will never happen ever. And to my Black brothers and sisters, we should never, ever stay silent. Ever. I know we're trying to taking a whole break from the whole protesting thing. But again, we're not gonna keep our mouths shut when it comes to stuff like this. Ever. Believe it or not, Black Americans are not the only ones who actually celebrate Juneteenth. This is not a commonly known thing. In Mexico, in the state of Coahuila, that's what it's called, there's this town of people that actually celebrate Juneteenth. These people are the descendants of slaves that ran from the slavery from here all the way to Mexico, and they've been celebrating it for generations. What we call Juneteenth over here is Dia de los Negros in Spanish, which means Day of the Blacks. Yeah, when I first found out about this, it was hard for me to believe that there were, I know that there were Black people in Mexico, but I did not know that any of them celebrate Juneteenth. Honestly, I do want to go visit one day, probably when I have time, or well, at least until like at least like Mexico-U.S. relations kind of improve a little bit, because the way that things moving right now, it's just not to go to Mexico right now or travel anywhere at this point. Not only that, your boy's been like learning a little bit of Spanish for like a couple months now, so estoy orgulloso de ser negro, which means I'm proud to be black. Estoy orgulloso de ser negro. There's been like a bunch of videos kind of like explaining this whole thing, and from what I know, I mean, I think there was a book about this. I'll put a link in the description down below. Juneteenth, guys. Like and subscribe on Instagram. Check me out on Juneteenth. The links to everything is down below. And again, guys, if you guys want to check my videos before I ever see you, the links to everything is down below. M3 Bullet, out.